Hello, art classes. Last week we talked about two different color schemes, cool colors and warm colors. We focused on the warm colors on Friday, and so today we're going to be focusing on the cool colors. Remember your color wheel. If we cover up the colors that have yellow in them and red, then we end up with colors that are a lot more cool. That's why they're called cool colors. If we cover up the ones that have blue in them, then we get to see the colors that are more like fire and the sun, which are our warm colors. This example here is a full page using watercolor that I have filled in with just cool colors. Last week I mentioned that you want to make sure that on your paper with your warm colors and cool colors that you have a space that's at least as big as your hand filled in with an example for each. The one that I made last week was on my one big paper that shows all the things we've been doing so far. And I started with my warm colors. I drew shapes. For today, we're going to start working with our cool colors, and I decided that I would do something fun and different for the cool colors. This warm color example here, I did sort of a wet on dry technique where I layered colors on top of each other using shapes. With my cool colors today, I'm going to do kind of a fun wet on wet technique. I am just painting water on the paper right now, so you can't see it. And then I'm going to go pick up some cool colors. Our cool colors are anything with blue and green and purple in them. So I've got green. Watch what it does when I just poke it onto the paper. So if I paint shapes onto my paper when it's wet, then I'm going to get a wet on wet technique that looks kind of fuzzy. It's fun. Here's another area where I'm painting just water. And now I'm going to go pick up some blue and put a drip of that blue in here. Cool colors. Avoid colors that have red and orange and yellow in them. Stick with our colors that have purple and green and blue in them. Now, you do not have to do the technique that I'm doing today, but you can if you want to. It is fun. The purpose of today's project is to show me that you understand what cool colors are by painting an example using only cool colors on the side that we're working on today. So you can paint lines, you can paint shapes, whatever you would like, as long as you are only using cool colors. So for today's assignment, you're actually going to turn in what you did on Friday and what you are doing today. So if you missed Friday's project, then you're in luck because I'm reminding you about it now. But basically, on Friday we talked about our warm colors and you painted them. Today we're talking about cool colors and you're adding to that same paper. And so now you're going to turn in a picture of both of them, the warm colors and the cool colors all together. Alright, this is what my paper looks like now that it's dry. Remember, today you're turning in a picture of your warm colors from last week and your cool colors from today. So all my extra stuff I don't need to have in my picture. I can cover that up, take a picture of just my warm and cool colors, and submit that in today's assignment.